Evet, Hitman 3. sezon 2. bölümden devam ediyoruz diyelim o zaman biz buradan. Biz yayındayız arkadaşlar. Sizleri de bekleriz. Böyle bölüm sanki video başı gibi olacak ama yayında kesiyoruz bunları mecburiyetten. Şimdi hikayeye devam et. Aynen. Devam. End of the line.
She came home.
Carlyle's lost an empire. You fall
Bizi
hard
eğittiği yere
enough,
mi gitmişler?
you tend to be reminded of what truly matters. So, the end of the line. You ready for this?
Are you? Who will you be without a score to settle?
I guess the world's most wanted fugitive will have to do.
Alexa Carlyle is dead. According to the funeral invitation, that is. So naturally, it caused quite a stir when the late matriarch turned up at the breakfast table, alive and kicking. Carlyle, wisely sensing that her number is up, has emerged from exile to tie up loose ends and secure the Carlyle legacy. She may be a monster, but you have to admire her due diligence. Carlyle descends from an ancient line of warrior aristocrats. Her great-grandfather made a killing in the Second Opium War and established an empire in shipping, railroads, and newspaper publishing. While largely unknown to the public, the family still asserts its quiet dominance over global transport and logistics, media, and technology. Most senior of the partners, Alexa Carlyle, is cold as ice, tough as nails, and sharp as a razor. Incidentally, it was her late father who first brought the three families together after the end of World War II at this very house, meaning that this gentleman is the birthplace of Providence.
Bu tip kadınlara uyuz
Began
olurum
here,
ya.
and it ends here. Talk about poetic.
One more thing. According to our intel, Carlyle keeps a case file on the Constant, information that may be helpful in his recapture, so don't leave the estate without it.
Right. Happy hunting, 47.
Böyle belli
See
bir
you on
yaşın
the other
üstüne
side.
gelip kısa saç, böyle incik boncuk takan tipler var ya. Acayip uyuz oluyorum ya. Harry Potter'da da vardı ya böyle ceza olarak yazdıkça böyle eline yazı çıkıyordu. Neydi o kadın ismi ya? Hatırlayamadım. Şerefsiz. Kadınlara bak. Şu tipe baksana abi. Gel beni öldür diyor ya. Yanlama diyelim. Buradan alalım yine dağcı şeyini. Barra. Aygıtlar. Ha, telefon. Plastik telefon. Telefonu ne yapacağım? Patlayıcı. Uzaktan kont. Dur lan kadını bununla havaya uçurayım ben. Klasik kesim uzun. Dur takım ne ya? Neyse oyunun verdiği şeyle girelim buraya. Evrim dışında erişilemez. Oyun çok pahalı ki. Ne yapalım? Bu ne lan? El... Kırmızı kırmızı ne ya? Al bakayım kırmızı tabancayla girelim. Yapıştır.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlyle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlyle and her three adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlyle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlyle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Bir kişiyi öldür. Bir tane dosya bul. Ya bak sniper ne olacak işte buradan şöyle bir gömeceksin hiç girmeden bitti gitti ama dosya da var. Bu da iki nöbetçi bir tane adam var.
This is a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlyle.
Please wait. Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlyle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator.
Güzel dedektif.
Hired by Madame Carlyle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47.
Güzel hoş diyorsun da adamın yerine nerede geçeceğiz?
Mr. Whitmer, thank God you're here. Can I take you to Madame Carlyle?
Please do.
If you'd follow me. I know I oughtn't say anything, but I'm so relieved you're here. Everything's just so strange. Preparing for Madame's funeral and then she turns up alive. But then the awful business with her brother Zachary. And all this security. I've never seen the place guarded like this, and I dare say I don't like it at all. But he was such a gentleman. He was such a man.
Oğlum bu ne lan?
Stick to your own kind.
You mean like Chris? He treated me like shit. Before you see Madame Carlyle in
Deli dop dolu. Hiçbir şey yok. Girişte alamadım. Nereden bulacağım
I just
şimdi?
need to check.
That's a bit excessive, I think, considering the fact that I spotted no less than 2 routes to get inside the house unseen.
We know what we're doing, sir. Don't worry about that.
Why waste away in front of the books when he can play like that? That music makes my heart soar.
Quite the point.
Tornavida. Akü. Sigorta mı? Bu lazım olur bana. Bunu buraya atsam. Bunu bir yere atıp dikkat çekmem lazım. Ha şu geliyor. Gel.
Enter.
I see.
O adam beni görürse tanır mı?
To plant any such
Sebebi elimde hiçbir şey yok.
before I leave you to it.
I already have. And fruit they bear. You are bold, not easily faced, self-controlled and always a step ahead. All qualities a murderer would benefit from. Wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't know, I'm afraid. If that is all, sir, please do come and find me when you feel ready to inspect the crime scene.
Just one question. Is that burned leather I can smell on you? Unusual for a butler to burn leather.
I don't know what you
Seeds, Mr. Fernsby. Seeds.
Evde birini mi öldürmüşler?
Buried truths, conflict and intrigue. This will be good.
Güzel de her taraf adam kaynıyor. Ben bunu nasıl çekeceğim?
Just a little one.
Bunun için zehir bulmam lazım. Şu an zehir yok. Nerede bulabilirim bu? Oyunlar kemiksiz seni. Elek ya. Hoş geldin.
Did all the groceries arrive? I heard some of the delivery people were unhappy with the security at the gate. But that is safe with Ethel. She never misses a step. Gossiping and work both.
I'm getting a headache from all the decisions. I mean, pram or stroller, comforter or not. Should I ask her to marry me? What if she says no? And then this big funeral thing tomorrow. The last thing I need.
You'll be fine, Robbie. Kids are great.
Adem dün ölmüşüm ben ya. Bildiğimi gördün mü? Sadece gördüm. Geçmiş olsun. Çok mu yordular?
What a marriage. Splendid dynamics between the two. Loaded with conflict, unsaid fears and desires. I can just stare all day. Hmm? What the hell was that? Huh? Hey, pick that. I'm awesome. Eh? What was that noise?
Yok bir şey yok, gel.
Good job.
If you're dressed like a Detective 47, you might as well act the detective. I suggest you go talk to the butler.
Mutlaka. Kulağa gir. Uykuya çık. Aynen bununla gideceğim zaten ya. Görevim buydu.
Sir,
Senden maşallah Hitman sevmiyorum diyorsun. Her bir şeyini oynamışsın. Bu arada Hitman 3'ü sevdim. Hitman 3'ü grafikler, oynanış falan bayağı güzel gibi. Bir de şey var. Ekstradan 4 tane bölüm var. 3 tane de ayrı bölüm var.
Mr. Whitmer, are you ready to inspect the crime scene now?
About a month now.
I am.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
What are you doing in this shithole? A girl like you belongs in clubs in London. I bet you're a great dancer.
I don't like dancing.
What about restaurants? You like food? I don't. Great place.
I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlyle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death. You will probably learn that a staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madame's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I
Peki.
trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is
Kesin var.
Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Kesin var
A
ama gizli
locked room
geçitten bir şey
murder,
girdi
Mr.
öldürdü.
47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Tamam tararız dur. Bakalım hemen. Sabun. Ağzına sabun mu soksam?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Evet biliyorum. Başka ne var taranacak? Bölüm harika. Direkt hedefi öldürmek yerine cinayet çözmeye çalış. Öyle daha safe. Evet şey de söyledi. Melek de söyledi.
A hidden door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside. A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor.
Oğlum burada içeride kim ne yapıyorsa hepsini izlermiş lan adam. Şuraya bir de sandalye at. Geçi burada varmış. Bu nasıl bir foto lan üstündeki? Bu ne oğlum?
I think the crime scene has more clues, 47.
Bakıyoruz işte nereye çıkıyor diye.
Zachary's suicide note.
Şöyle yazıyor. Geçmişteki korkunç seçimler ve bunların insanı tüketen sonuçları aklımdan çıkmıyor. Alexa beni ayakta tutan tek şeydi. Onsuz devam edemem. Güle güle. İmza. Zakeri. Alexa. Alexa ölmüş o
Also,
zaman.
a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47. Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Altı tane ipucuyu bulmuşum. Bot mu satın almış? Botu ne yapacak lan adam?
Zachary was shopping for new Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Aleyküm selam. Hoş geldin.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Deyru.
何？
Nani? Elek burada mısın? Gittin mi? Bir acile çağırdılar yine garibimi.
Mr. Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and her security didn't arrive until this morning. That leaves Madame's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi. I was alone in my office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters. Hopefully that will help you keep track of your findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Alexa Carlisa'nın en büyük çocuğu Gregory. Şüpheli. Orta en çocuğu Edward. Küçük çocuğu Rebecca. Gregory'nin karısı ve Madame Carlisa'nın gelini Emma. Abi bu kadında böyle bir tip var, bu öldürmüş olabilir. Patrick Carlis. Emma ve Gregory'nin oğlu Patrick. Kimmiş? Chuck Bay Fernandez. Abi ya kadın
So
ya
how does
uşak.
one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe.
Very well.
May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis?
I will.
Or perhaps you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
So watch yourself around young Mr. Patrick.
Don't worry about me.
Ha, sorgula.
Patrick Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Shit, it's that sneaky butler, isn't it? He ratted me out. Elaine, give us some privacy, would you? Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. So, is that it?
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexei used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
No. I reckon Zachary topped himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Onu sevmem, o yapmıştır. Allah'ım yarabbim, ne güzel lan. Bunu sevmiyorum. Belki o yapmıştır. Al atın onu içeriye. Şöyle kaydederek gideyim de bir dünya konuşma falan var. Geriye almasın. Bütün şüphelileri nasıl bulacağım ben? Böyle gezerken mi bulacağım? İçeride birisi var mıdır acaba? Bunların hiçbirisi olamaz.
No need to panic.
No trespassing here. Okay, that's it. Stop.
Lan mal yeni ben evden
Ama
çıktım ya.
Hold it right there. Don't move. It's time to give up. I am not telling you again. Put your hands up.
Bu oyunun şu saçma sistemi var ya, Allah'ım ya Rabbim. İyi ki kaydetmişim ya.
Yo, and what's up? Relax, man. I said it, you gotta go.
Fitzpatrick token to Madame Carlisle's daughter.
Rebecca? Yes. She's insistent, that one. She kept asking all kinds of questions. Who had the other one? Why I gave it to her, that sort of thing. You did make sure she didn't see you give the other one to the butler?
Oh, of course.
Rebecca ve Bay Furnace için markalar. Korumalara söylediğine göre Rebecca Carles ve uşak Bay Furnace, Milton, Fitzpatrick bankası için birer marka verilmiş. Markalar bankadaki bir kiralık kasaya erişim sağlıyor. Kasada Arthur Edwards dosyasının bir kopyası olabilir. Ne yapayım, gidip banka mı soyayım şimdi? İçeri girerken beni şişlemeyin ya. Vallahi bak bıktım ya. Ayaküstü beni öldürüyorsunuz ya.
Looking good, man. Looking good.
Cenaze arabası değil mi? Kardeşim kaçırır mısın? Bir içine bakacağım. Açamıyorum. Aha.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see. Patrick, Gregory's son, disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 9:15. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I
Bu
had
aralar
a
çok
conference
yorgunum
call with
ya.
my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
Var. Böyle hiç ölü gibiyim ya. Uyuyup böyle bir hafta
Tell me
uyuyasım
about
var.
Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer? I do have a lot to see to.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much.
Ya bir kere
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
bu dediğine bakarsak olmaz. Muhtemelen o gizli odadan çıkmış öbür taraftan. Başka birisi yapmış. Uşağın olduğunu sanmıyorum. Ama belli olmaz tabii. Gece gidip tekrardan öldürmüş olabilir.
You look tanned. I bet Mother spent the last week at her Cyprus estate. Am I right? I'm not at liberty to say, ma'am. Oh, come on. I need to know what's going on. This affects me too, you know.
Duramıyor muyum ben de? Neyse ayakta
Gregory
sorgulayacağız.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well, I left Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death. The short of it, Zachary was very much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Is that all? Not very thorough, are you?
Bir dakika ya. Edward senin şu değil miydi? Ha bu Patrick. Edward hangisiydi? Ha bu. Ortanca çocuğu.
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach? Huh. Such a sad old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle. But who could blame him? Only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Böyle
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
kim kaldı? Edward kaldı. Edward, Emma. Edward ve Emma. Onları nerede bulacağız? Buranın üst katı nerede? Bir de Rosie vardı. Patrick'le çıkıp dolaşan kız. Onu bulabilirsem. Hizmetçiyi falan mı götürdü acaba bu kız?
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office.
How are things coming along inside? Is everything ready for tomorrow?
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now. I know I have to, but Amy thinks she might be pregnant. I'm going to be a dad.
I remember how it was with the first one. The ones that come after certainly are a lot less of a worry.
Did Alice tell you what Emma did when she arrived?
What is it now?
Elaine says she saw her on the top floor, stroking the door to Alexa's office. I kid you not.
She can't wait to get
Kapıyı
her
mı
hands on
okşuyormuş?
Thornbridge Manor.
Oğlum bir insan... Aa, balon balığı. Aha.
Do you mind? You're really pissing me off. Can you just leave me alone?
Seni balon balığıyla döverim. Duydun mu beni? Benimle uğraşma.
On top of everything, Rosie thinks she's in love with young Patrick. I mean, that's a breaking heart happening if I ever saw one.
Poor thing.
And that detective asked to come here. Madame Carlyle must believe Zachary was murdered. Why else ask him to snoop around? Oh, I feel weak in my knees from all the tension here.
Sarışın hatunu bulamadım. Edward mu bu? Aha Edward.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary.
I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. If that's all, I have a speech to write.
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. Anything else I can do to help?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have strong opinion on it afterwards.
Niye ortaya çocuk yapıyor ki? Büyük çocuk var evde. O yapsın. Şimdi bir tek gelini bulamadık. Bakalım gelin nerede? Emma.
Yes, hi Cassie, it's me again, Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages, and this is the last time, I promise. It's just, I don't know how to handle this whole situation. I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs and my arms.
Kalkarsın bir şey olmaz. Orada o adam var. Gelin yukarıda bir yerde herhalde o zaman. Şimdi üst katın merdivenleri nerede? Burası ana girişi. Şurada bir yerde havalı bir merdiven olabilir yukarıya doğru. Evet, burada. Yalnız böyle değil de kapıdan girince şöyle bir sağdan bir de soldan merdiven olsa güzel olurmuş.
How are you?
I'd be worried about your mental health, Emma. But sorry, I'm having too much fun enjoying the circus.
O kadın aşağıda ne işi var ya? Arkadaş ben yukarıya çıktım.
I received the vault token for the Milton Fitzpatrick London.
Kadın aşağıymış ya.
Did I understand correctly that I should give it to Rebecca?
Exactly. She holds the other one. I want her to have the file on Arthur Edwards if I die.
She'll be in trouble, she knows.
She will start digging when she realizes things don't add up, inevitably getting her in trouble. I'd rather she knew who she's up against. She's clever and resourceful. Who knows, maybe she'll be able to hit him where it hurts. But I don't want her to get involved prematurely. Hopefully she'll never have to get involved at all.
I haven't had the pleasure.
Bu evin duvarları niye bu kadar ince ya?
Emma Carlyle, can you tell me where you were yesterday evening?
Surely I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
Melek ya.
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. Well, how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Have you noticed anything else out of the ordinary?
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Sorgulandı. Hepsi sorgulandı. Bir dakika. Şimdi bunun bir yatak odasındaki bilgisayarı bir bulmam lazım. Bakalım doğru mu söylüyor. Yatak odası üst kattadır herhalde diye düşünüyorum. Bir dakika, buraya paldır küldür girdim. Nerede? Şuranın solunda. Bir de şu Patrick'in dolaştığı kızı bulmam lazım, sarışın. Hizmetçilerden hiç sarışın kız göremedim.
I mean, she really topped her usual
Must have been in some
icy
incredibly dangerous situations, right? Shootouts and hostage
I
negotiations.
should
Maybe
get
we
back
should
to-
get back to.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Ne oluyor lan?
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
İyi de buranın anahtarı bende yok. Maymuncuğum da yok. Levyem de yok. Kapıyı nasıl açacağım ben? Bulacağız. Bu ne?
That is the door to Rebecca's room.
İyi de hiçbirinin anahtarı yok bende. Levyem olsa kırar
Found the
geçerim.
lawyer in the small office. Did you check his travel documents?
Everything's in order.
Matlarım kaydet şurayı.
I can't forget his eyes. They were so...
What?
That is Alexa Carlyle, unofficial leader of the Provenance Partners and last one to be alive.
Benim buraya çıkmamam mı gerekiyor acaba?
I can't forget his eyes. So slow. I've never seen a dead body before.
Must have been awful. Do you think it was a suicide?
You verified his identity?
I did, sir. It all checked out.
Benim bahçıvan yanına falan bir yere inmem lazım herhalde. Levye yok. Cem'in anahtar deliği mi?
So I think,
Put a pin in it. Yeah.
yeah, what you said.
Sorry.
Ben de her bakmadığımda şu adam kadını kıstırıyor duvara.
What is it, Fernsby?
It's Miss Rebecca. She's insisting she needs...
How are you today, sir?
She seems to be under the impression that something is afoot with the Carlyle man.
Oh, stop pacing, for God's sake.
Something not explicable by your death.
Clever girl, Rebecca. Such a shame with all the idealism, though. She could have gone far.
Do I tell her off?
You can't deter her, Fernsby. When she smells a good story, there is no stopping her. No, I will have to address the whole family now.
Very well, madam.
Bunların odalarına giremiyorum kardeşim. Anahtarım yok. Levyem yok.
Hello there, sir.
Hello canım. Burası dayının öldüğü yer.
Aaron Ford Jr. calling from Morgan, Yates & Cohn. I need to get a listing of asset transfers from the Carlisle account HTC depot number 5085.
You're trespassing!
No, I... Hey!
Avukatla şişledim. Umarım bir sıkıntı olmaz.
This all confirms that Arthur Edwards stole everything from Madame Carlyle. Perhaps you should let her know how bad it is, 47.
Hallederik, bildiririk. Makası da al. Ha.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
Doğru söylüyormuş yani. Şimdi dur, oraya geri gideceğim. Bir de 2 mi? Nasıl ya? Bir dakika. Bu burayı açıyor. Tamam. Fotoğraf makinem nerede benim? Evet. Rebecca'nın notları. Kaldığı yatak odası bu. Notlar çeşitli Carlis varlıkları ve bir önceki geceki yönetim kurulu toplantısı ile ilgili. El yazısı Zakra'nın intihar nottaki el yazısı ile uyuşmuyor. Yani bu yapmamış. Peki. Bu da bitti. Şimdi. Emma Carles. Gregory'nin karısı Madame Carles'ın gelini Emma. Tamam. Ne demiş bu? İçki içtiklerinde korkunç bir migrenle yatağa girdiğini iddia ediyor. Hmm. Bunun odasını bulmam lazım. Rossi'yi nereden bulacağız şimdi? Bildiğin araştırma görevi gibi olmuş. Şunu bir kaydedeyim. Yani levyem olaydı. Şu açılmayan odaları da açacaktım ne güzel. Bir dakika, buraya girdim zaten. Değil.
Are you only
I
interested?
should probably.
Yeah, I
right.
should let
Yeah,
you go.
sorry. I bet he's stringing all the girls along like that anyway.
Abla sen bir gel be. Seni ben bir öldüreyim, gel. Niye gelmiyorsun? Param var mı benim? Var.
Excuse me? Is that those
Aynen.
bloody kids messing around? What? You've got to be kidding me. Ah! Hey, what the? Ah! Ah!
Anahtar niye düşmedi? Garibanı mı? Ya şu odanın anahtarı vardır diye ya. Beni aşağıdan göremiyor mu bunlar?
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older
Gayrimeşru
brother,
çocuğu mu?
Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
Hayda.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse.
Sera
What's
mı?
that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Kesin var ya, bir şey öldürüp gömdüler oraya bunlar. Şimdi benim bu odada bulduğum toplam ipucu nerede? Heh, burada. 2'ye 4. Daha var yani. Fotoğraf makinem nerede benim? Güç. Oğlum Sera de nerede lan? Neyse gideceğim, oraya kadar da gideceğim. Koca evde Sherlock gibi dolaşıyorum ya. Ne atlamış olabilirim? Ne atlamış olabilirim? Yazı bulamadım bir. Bir yazı bulsaydım kamerayla onu da alacaktım. Ey yavrum yakışıklı be. Bir fotoğrafımızı çekip. Gizli geçit falan mı var ya? Ne var? Burnumun dibindedir, görmüyorumdur şu an. Ne atlıyorum ya? Balkonda mı bir şey var? He, baston alınca bitmiş. Rebeca'nın odası tamam. Ofis aşağı katta. Dur, oraya gireceğim daha. Seraya gideceğim. Bastona bakmadı ki, eline aldı bitti. Baston son ipucuymuş. Benim levyem yok. Alt kata ineyim, bir seraya gideyim. Seradan belki levye bulurum. Gereken odaları patlatırım o şekilde. Ablam selamünaleyküm. Seni öldüreceğim de sonra. Bak dedi adam, az kalsın beni öldürecekti ya.
Bad news, I'm afraid. We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
You've got to be kidding me. No power, no portrait.
Oh, Madame Carlyle will be furious. She expects the family photo to be done any moment now.
I need this shoot to happen, okay? And I need it to be perfect. Can't we just take a fuse from another fuse box?
I guess we could do that.
Good. I'll finish setting up, and then we'll grab the fuse.
Bu bölümde bana şu saçma gelmişti. Hem dedektif olarak tutuluyorum orayı çözeyim diye, hem de odaların yarısına erişim vermiyorlar. Evet, o da saçma.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
I don't believe for a second that Zachary committed suicide. We'd only just run through his plan for the spring seedlings yesterday.
Yeah, sure. But he was upset believing his sister was dead.
I'd say worried about
Ha,
how things would
Levye.
be handled with Gregory and Emma taking over. I said they let him stay here, but Ethel was sure Emma would throw him out first chance she got.
Kaydet diyelim.
Now we'll never know.
Oh my, you're taking this hard, aren't you?
Oh, shit.
Damn it, I need this to work.
Hey! Get your hands away from that now! Hands behind your head, big boy.
What the? For the love of God, please! I need help!
Saçmalığa geldi ya.
Oh my, you're taking this hard, aren't you?
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
I just need some thingy. Christ, I have no idea what I need.
I will never again meet someone like Zachary. I can't bear to think what will happen to all his rare plants now.
I know, Oliver. I know. But we shall all miss him dearly.
Why did it have to break on me now? This is the last thing I need. I have no idea what I need to fix it.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Oh, you startled me. I was just, I don't know, thinking about Zachary. He spent most of his life in here with these plants. Not much of a life, is it? Well, anyway, I'll be outside if you need me. If you'd excuse me.
Kadını öldürmeden hallettik. Ölümcül zehir hazırlıyormuş kadın.
Now Zachary won't get to see the rhododendron ferruginum blossom. They were his favorites.
Oh, come on, Oliver. I understand why you're so upset. It's such a shock.
O zaman bak. Bak şimdi. Kadın zehiri yapamıyor. Ben hemen onu bu tarafa çekeceğim. Zehri, ben makineyi yapacağım. Kendimi gidip sandığın içine sokacağım. Bu gelecek zehri yapacak. Gidecek.
Hey, how you doing?
Whoa!
Ya bu ne? Kim? Ya nereden görüyorsun? Herifin sırtı dönük beni gördü ya. Allah'ım ya Rabbim ya şu oyunda şu olaylar o kadar saçma ki yani. Dedektifim, ben buraya girmem lazım kardeşim. Defol git buradan ya. Allah Allah ya.
Oh no! You are clearly insane. I'm calling for help. I need some help here!
Evet.
You're taking this hard, aren't you?
It feels like I can't breathe in there. The tension is off the charts.
Everything needs to be ready for the funeral.
Derdin ne lan senin?
Ugh, get away from me, you creep!
Make sure the edges are sharp. No weeds on the gravel. I could go on and on.
Kafasına 2 tane vuracağım. Yaracağım ortadan 2'ye ya. Zıkkımın kökünü iç. Git de buradan. Oy bunu aldım.
Emma Carlyle in the greenhouse. How curious.
15% said it wasn't, and 11% said she should have done it, but with slightly less force.
Oh, Gemma, it's all in good fun, isn't it? Let's see who was without sin cast the first stone and all that. When I was that age, I was every bit as bad.
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
And so on. We shall all miss you.
Oh, thank God. It works again. What a relief.
Hadi bakalım. Hadi bak sinsi çakala bak.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled, 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say Madame Carlyle is next in line for a poisoning. You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47. I'm impressed. I suggest you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Var daha neler var ya bunlar. Şerefsiz ya. Bakalım hepsini toplamış mıyız? Sera tamam topladık. Şimdi oranın oda var. Hepsini bitirdim. Güzel. Bir cenaze arabası deneyeceğim.
Can you just stand up, please? Hey, she's single, Rebecca, right? Maybe I should ask her out.
Baba çakala nasıl gidiyor? Ben dedim abi kesin gelin yapmıştır diye. Şurayı bir kaydedelim. Giriş neredeydi? Girişte bir tane oda vardı. Bayi bilmem neydi, adamın ismi neydi ya, adamın ismi. Giriş burada. Giriş burada, sağ tarafta. Sağda şurada bir yerde olması lazım. Neredeydi? Şuranın içerisinde. Aynen, yes, buldum. Uşak Bayfemesi tarafından yazılmış bir liste. Yarınki sahte cenaze töreni için çeşitli hazırlıklar ve bahçedeki çeşmenin bugüne planlandığı fotoğraf çekimi hakkında bilgi veriyor. Mektupla uyuşmuyor peki. Bu ne?
Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident. That's Madame Carlyle taken care of. Time to get the file on Arthur Edwards. And 40...
Lan görev hikayesi başarısız ne ya? Yardım etmediğim için kadın öldü. Ablam seni öldürecekler.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlyle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
Abla.
Can't you just relax for a minute?
Dur. Seni öldürecekler. Ben de seni sonra öldüreceğim de önce şunları öğren. Uşak kadın arkada ya. Var ya o kadın biz oraya gelmedi ölürse uşak seni var ya orada öldürürüm ha. Böyle ya bu nasıl saçmalık ya. Kadın arkadan geliyor ben uçakla önden gidiyorum. Gel abicim. Alo.
Hello, sir.
Hello canım.
This is Madam Carlyle's office.
How are you?
Please step inside.
You can't be in here. You're toast. Just wake up. Something's very wrong.
Hey, you! Trespassers will be shot.
You're in the clear, sir.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Any temps on today?
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47. Now, go claim your reward.
So, Mr. Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion. Take a seat, please. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Your niece, Emma Carlyle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlyle empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost, marry your heir Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlyle empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlyles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father, all heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gathering to speed up her installment as the lady of the house, seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me. But I've been wrong with so many things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it. I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead.
Hallederik.
No? What a shame.
Lan hallederiz.
I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Ne bakıyorsun lan?
The file you want is in the safe. God, I hope you get Edwards and make him hurt.
Hello, sir.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
Ne demişler? İşini yarım bırakma.
You are gonna regret this.
Mission complete. Well done, 47.
Get well done to the CCS double time. He's losing blood. Engage.
Tabii sadece bununla bırakmayacağım. Yani o Emma'yı gebertmeden ben bu evden çıkmam.
Oh my god,
Oh my god falan yok. Şimdi bu dübet Emma nerede? Bunu bir bulayım. Kesin alt kattadır o.
Greetings, sir.
Aşağı ineceğim hacı. Peki.
Painkillers. Lethal if you use enough of them.
Uşak seni öldürmeyeceğim. Emma nerede? Emma.
How can you be so relaxed? I wish you'd take things more seriously.
What are you going on about now?
This whole situation isn't normal. How do you think it affects Patrick?
Bunun içtiği bir şey var mı
He must
burada?
be so confused. I don't like how Alexa's way of running things impacts our son.
Patrick, his only concern right now is boredom. He's too young to appreciate the spectacle of mother screwing up.
He's worried about something. A mother knows. This concerns his future as well. All this will be his someday.
Exactly. He has nothing to worry about.
Ne de geberteceğim, ondan sonra gideceğiz.
Oh no!
İyi günler, görüşürüz. Kolay
Let's talk
gelsin.
about real family affairs. How's it going with that love life of yours?
Böyle bir kadını sağ bırakacağımı düşünmüyordunuz herhalde. Diririt, diririt. Ne güzel lan. Girdik, öldürdük, dosyayı aldık, çıktık. Bu arabayla gidebiliyor muyum?
47. They're everywhere. Go, get out! It's the Constantine. Shit!
Ne oluyor lan? Bizimkilere mi saldırıyorlar?
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do.
Ekranı mı bulacağız?
I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Diye bizimkini vurmuşlar.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah? How about now?
Over here! Cover me!
Walk away!
Or what? You gonna take us all on?
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
Oğlum yapma be.
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Ben ölmeyeyim diye kendini öldürdü ya. Sokayım seni.
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight.
Oğlum insan bir gözyaşı takar lan. Hafızanı geri kazanmadın mı sen? ...47 nasıl duygusuz bir şeysin sen ya. Evet. 3. sezon 2. bölümü de burada noktalıyoruz arkadaşlar. Sonraki bölümde buradan devam edeceğiz.